Hey friends, welcome back to Sunday Review. Today we have episode 29. I'm Riley from Westside Production, and we're just going to go back a couple weeks to June 9th and watch a couple songs. The purpose of these videos are to constructively critique our camera and directing team so that we can further elevate the experience of those who are watching online or in room in our services. So let's go ahead and get into it.
When you feel ready, will you join us as we sing?
Camera 6, I saw what you were doing there. It looked like you're going to go from a focus shift from the cross to the piano player there. I love that. It's super creative and it's super cool. I think in that moment specifically, you didn't have quite enough time to resolve that shot. So I probably would have just stuck with the piano player in that moment and put him all the way in focus and make him like a more direct and clear subject of your shot as opposed to in between him and the cross. Cool shot, camera 7. I probably would have cut off Eric there, kind of zoomed in just a hair more to get it to where it's just Steph and Chantel.
Yes to surrender, yes to the altar, yes to your plans for me, yes to correction, yes to confession, yes to refining me. Oh, and yes to your blessing, yes.
Yeah, kind of confirms what I thought from earlier, camera 6, going from the focus shift from one subject to the other. Super cool. It looks like the timing still wasn't quite there, but I love the creativity behind it. Camera 2, I go just a hair slower in this moment. This is a very down moment of the song, and so the speed of your zoom in movement here feels just a tad bit too fast. And it looks like you're going to run out of lens here. Yeah, and just be wary of your focus too. Camera 3 in that moment. Transitionally, I probably would have got a camera 3 in that moment. I probably would have just, for transition's sake, done a ultra wide shot and just panned from left to right. That way you're not running out of zoom like you just did there. Camera 1, this shot just feels kind of off here. I see what you're doing because the acoustic guitar player is in the background of your shot. You're wanting to keep him in there. It's tricky, but I probably would have panned right a little bit more to get the lead singer in more of the center position. I don't know. It just, you were in a tricky spot, so way to roll with it. Next time I would probably just put the singer a little bit more center. Camera 4, this shot, this tilt up from the piano to the player's face. Love it. Great job. I love this wide shot from camera 2. You captured all those people in the front rows hands up in that moment, which is super cool. For those who are watching online, it's awesome to see people in the room with their hands up and worshiping in the moment. It could help people in the online service to feel more included and like give them the in-room feel. I do want to go back real quick. So love this shot of the hands up. Looking good, camera 1. Yeah, this was a lot better than earlier with this angle. Camera 7, I love that shot. I probably would have lived on the people in the crowd a little bit longer and then done your pan over to the lead singer. That way the director's not having to cut off your shot as soon, like just what happened going from your shot to the drums. I felt that transition to those couple shots felt a little bit too fast. Camera 3, just keep an eye on your headroom. Camera 1, don't be afraid to kind of zoom out a little bit to like a toe up shot of the lead singer and then do a zoom in movement. Starting off with a slightly wider shot will help you avoid running out of lens or zoom length, like what just happened there. Piano player's feeling it over there. Interesting shot choice there, director. I would be wary of going from to the same shot with the same angle. Like what just happened there. You went from the guitar player's right to the piano player's right. I feel like a teleporting sort of thing. You want to avoid that. I would do one angle, shot with a different angle, then you could go back to the same angle. Just keep it inconsistent with the angles like that. Yeah, so moments like this where it's camera 6, oh my goodness. So in moments like this where it's just instruments, camera team, be sure to like keep in your back pocket like an idea. Camera 7 in that moment, I probably would have gone from the people up to a musician. But anyway, camera team, kind of keep in your back pocket like what shots you're going to get, like what instruments you're going to pick up in that moment. During that part of Gratitude specifically is just an instrumental section where it's just instruments, but then the lead singer is doing some falsetto things, which is super cool. So you can include him in those shots, but like having an idea of what instruments you're going to get and when you're going to get them is super helpful. That way you're never stuck in like wondering what shot to get next. That also allows the director to continue to keep the pacing that he's looking for. In that moment specifically, it was very energetic and lots of feeling in the room. And so the director was obviously trying to keep a consistent pacing with it to match the energy of the song. And when the camera shots are like in between like shots, it kind of limits the director and how much he can do and how much he can cut and what he can include in the shot progression. And so you being able to kind of plan ahead and say, okay, I'm going to go from the acoustic guitar to the lead singer to a different singer to a different guitar to potentially drums, whatever that shot may be, as many options as you can give the director, the better. And so just keep in mind what you're going to do next, especially in just the instrumental sections. That way you're never stuck, and that helps the director to also not get stuck. Super cool. Super good job, guys. I loved mobile camera team specifically. Great job having different variety of shot angles there. Camera 5, I know you're kind of tethered, essentially, by having a cable attached to your camera, and so you're kind of limited in what shots you can get. But way to keep it fresh and not having the same exact angle each time your shot went live. That helps it feel, again, inconsistent. I know that's counterintuitive to what you'd expect, but when you think about it, you don't want to have the same shot each time, and you did a great job of avoiding that, having it to where a zoomed in shot of a specific drum, a slightly zoomed out shot of multiple drums, and then a wider shot to show the entire drummer and his like upper torso and what he's doing. Great job. Camera 6, great movements, starting off zoomed in on the guitar, zooming out, and then going up to the face while keeping the guitar in the shot. Super cool. Camera 7, great wide shots. Great job getting the audience in there. Great job identifying different hands up in the air and being able to read the room. That's a tricky part of running that camera, is understanding like the purpose of it. And the whole purpose of the mobile camera specifically are to give the people watching online an in-room experience. You want them to feel like they're in the room. And so the mobiles, like, what better way to make them feel like they're in the room than by putting a camera right dead in front of the stage, a camera on the stage, and a camera looking at the stage from the audience's point of view. And so mobile cameras going into it, having that mindset, it kind of helps you to get an idea of what shots you should get so as to make that experience as best you can for those who are watching online. So great job. Tripod cameras, same to you guys. Great job. I would just, going forward, cameras across the board, 1 through 7, just be aware of your focus and your zoom in and zoom out speeds. It's easy to get caught up in songs, especially like this, when like there's a lot going on. And so keeping that in the back of your head, just making yourself aware of it, making sure you know, okay, I'm going this fast on my movement speed right now, so I only have this amount of time before my shot is no longer like usable or able to achieve success. So just keep that in the back of your head as you're going. Feel it out. If you need to experiment a little bit to help you identify these things, feel free to. We have a whole rehearsal on Wednesday night for you to do that, so for sure lean into that. And if you have questions or like just want to like pick someone's brain, feel free to talk to production staff. Like, we're more than happy to talk to you and help out with that. We're all on the same team, so, and we're on the same thing, so for sure have a conversation. We love doing it too. So great job, you guys. Thank you all for serving on this Sunday morning. Until next time, thank you.